And we are live. Hello, everybody out there on YouTube, Twitch, and other places that I probably don't even know about. No, I'm just kidding. I actually know where they're at. So, we're going to be doing a VFR today. The weather's pretty favorable for it. We got over the rain. From Friday and Saturday, we just were running into all showers and rain and all that fun stuff. So today, hopefully, should be a better flight. We're going to actually go up to Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. We're going to go northwest into Hagerstown and then kind of cut up northeast. So we got some audio tours between Bush Talk Radio, excuse me, and also through the Say Intentions audio tour guide that's on my plane right now as well. So let's get started. Make sure there was one thing I needed to check real quick though. For some reason, I was hearing feedback, but hopefully everything is good. Looking at that, make sure my voice is good. Yeah. We are going to go with that. We'll check on something else. Ricky W, hello. How are you? Welcome to YouTube stream. Thank you. Ooh, those clouds look kind of scary, but they're broken, so it's not too bad. We'll probably get in maybe into a thunderstorm or something, but those are always fun with the Cessna 172. So yesterday I was flying autopilot. We came over, just started the flight. We were coming over the mountains, and it was in autopilot, and a 30-mile-an-hour wind came at us over the mountains in that updraft turbulence. Yeah, that wasn't fun. So I had to take the plane out of autopilot hand fly for about 10-15 miles and then put it back, and we were all good. So let's get started. Let's get this bad boy prepped. So currently we're here at KYJO, which is Leesburg, Virginia. Yesterday I found out an interesting fact. There were this airport, Leesburg, Virginia, in 1 year has about 100,000 flights. This little small rinky-dink airport. So I thought that was kind of interesting. So let's go ahead and pick out the chocks and the pitot cover. We'll jump in the plane. Okay, let's turn on our batteries so we can turn on the beacon. So we can let people know we are about to start this bad boy. Let me check my fuel selector. Oh, we gotta check that thing. Make sure it's in the middle. Up that there. Okay. Go ahead and start my engines. I think it's gonna work. Beautiful. Okay, that's good, that's good, everything's good. Let's bring in my flight plan. We actually did this one from Microsoft's Planner flight, or Planner website. So let's go ahead and load that bad boy in. Load from web. Should be the first one, which is KJYO to Gettysburg. And put that in. So we're going to be taking off runway 35, and let's see where the other runway is. Okay, so Hagerstown will be coming down. Runway 24. So let me write that stuff down so I don't have to second guess myself. So AJYO out of 35. and Hagerstown is over at, let's see, it's W05, and that's going to be runway, where did I say it was? 24. So this is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 that came out last around, I would say it was October 2024. Had a lot of bugs from what we were used to in 2020, but they've actually been working very hard. We're actually currently on the second update, sim update is what they call it, but there's a beta 3 where they're just Microsoft and Asobo, the two developers, are actually working real hard to get this flight sim back up to where it's supposed to be. But it's really fun because, you know, if you can't afford to fly in a real plane, or if you're learning how to fly, Microsoft Flight Simulator is really cool because it does give you a feel of how to fly and what to say to ATC. So it teaches you ATC, teaches you about the aircraft, all that fun stuff. And by no means am I pro at this. I just enjoy the simulator. There's a lot that I'm still trying to learn, but I like to bring this all to the community and those that also want to learn. So let's go ahead and send this to my avionics. So there we go. That should be good. And this should show me my first waypoint, which is going to be Hagerstown. Actually, no, this is in Hagerstown. I forgot which one it is. We'll find out when we get up there. It's not a big deal.
Good afternoon. Yes, I'm here.
So those voices that you're going to hear is presented by Say Intentions, which is actually pretty cool because it's very intelligent. So Jeff is my onboard audio tour today. So any place that we're flying over, I can say 1 o'clock. What are we looking at? And he will tell us. So stick around. It's pretty entertaining, actually. So Jeff, we're going to be leaving Leesburg today, and we're going to be going up to Gettysburg. Will you be able to provide us a tour today?
Yes, we can certainly provide a tour to Gettysburg today. Our first stop will be the Eternal Light Peace Memorial, which is approximately 55 miles away, heading Grove 5. It's a significant landmark commemorating the sacrifices made during the Battle of Gettysburg.
That is so cool. So I'm glad you're feeling well and able to assist us today. So stand by and I'll let you know when we take off.
Thank you. I'm ready whenever you are. Just let me know when we're taking off.
Radio check November Charlie Juliet 472. Radio check for ATC. Just make sure that
that's what the ATC audio sounds like. And next is what yours sounds like.
Radio check November Charlie Juliet 472. Radio check for ATC. Okay. Good afternoon, clearance. November Charlie Juliet 472 requesting a VFR departure out of Leesburg, KJYO. Let's see if we get the clearance.
November Charlie Juliet 472, on departure maintain VFR at or below 1500 feet. Departure on 125.05, squawk 2347.
On departure maintain a VFR at or below 1500 feet. Departure on 125.05. We'll squawk to 2347. November Charlie Juliet 472.
November Charlie Juliet 472, readback correct. Ground is on 120.5, safe flight, sir.
Let me get my 2347. Good. Good afternoon, ground. November Charlie Juliet 472 would like taxi to runway 35. Actually, let me get some fuel.
November Charlie Juliet 472, Leesburg ground, taxi to runway 35 via Alpha 4 Alpha Alpha 5. Contact tower on 127.5 when ready for departure.
Taxi to runway 35 via Alpha 4 Alpha Alpha 5. I'll contact tower on 127.5 when I'm ready to depart. November Charlie Juliet 472. Okay. So, with that, let me make sure I got enough fuel here. So let's go to the plane. Flight performance, come up here. We're just gonna add some fuel. Should be plenty. Make sure I got enough fuel here. Darren, welcome. Yes, you're about to witness my takeoff, so hopefully we have a nice takeoff today. Yesterday was a little bit snarly because after takeoff, I got over the mountains and I got pushed. I got some mountain updraft with about a 35-mile wind, and autopilot did not like it. Thank you for the sub and like. I really appreciate that. Keeps me motivated. Okay, so we've got this into the aircraft. Let's hit back. Hit back. And get this. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Yeah, I got plenty of fuel. All right, here we go. So we got cleared, so we're gonna get out of here. One thing I need to do though, right quick. Let me just hold right here real quick and put my altitude to about 1500 because that's what I was instructed to do. On the Cessna, we can't go more than 74 knots. This is the Great Klein. Oh, nice. Well, welcome. So my audio tours on two different systems. One is I'm using Bush radio. So there's all these points that people have set up, and there's a lot. So as you fly by and you're within the radius, the audio tour will kick in. Also, I have my AI, Jeff. He will also provide us extra tours. Sometimes they fight each other because they both trigger at the same time. So I'm still trying to work that out, but we'll see what happens. Usually it works out okay. Let's see. Let's get rid of this. Taxi, nav, strobe, this, that. And let's fix this real quick. My speed. Okay, here we go. It's crazy. I think that's why I like to do it, because I like history. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust this. So I like history, and flying up through Gettysburg, there's a lot of history. And what's nice is Leesburg didn't actually have a spot. Okay, so people flying over this airport, which is my home airport in the sim, I actually got to create one. So you can actually add to the Bush radio for other people. So if there's an interesting place, we can go ahead and create that. Okay. Let's get going. So I'm using sane tensions. I'm not actually using the built-in ATC that's inside of 2024. It's just because it has some bugs to it. So the AI version that I've actually added, it's like a extension, just does a lot better. And I also have you guys are going to see a message in my chat called Flight Crew. That's actually another AI system that I have tagged, so you guys can have fun and ask that question. So if you want to learn something about aviation, you can just say, hey, Flight Crew, tell me more about the Cessna 172. And that AI should actually acknowledge you and give you some information. Because sometimes I can't respond because I'm busy with the runway. There first. Yeah, can you imagine? I mean, we've come a long way. And I've been down to the Outer Banks many times, and I've actually seen the first place where the Wright brothers actually started from. So here we go. Jeff, are you all set back there? Whoa. Hold on a second. My rudder pedals just got messed up.
Yes,
there
we're
we go.
all set back and ready for takeoff.
Sorry about that, Jeff. I didn't mean to whip the plane out of control. My pedals weren't synchronized.
No problem at all. Just keep those pedals in sync and we'll be good to go.
November Charlie Juliet 472, contact tower on 127.5.
Contacting tower on 127.5. Good afternoon, Leesburg Tower, November Charlie Juliet 472, Cessna Type Type S, checking in.
November Charlie Juliet 472, good afternoon. Leesburg Tower here.
Did you need something from me right away?
November Charlie Juliet 472, no.
So you guys are hearing the say intentions. That's all unscripted. So it reacts to anything I tell it. And based on the weather and stuff, it will actually intervene. It's just like me talking. Normally I fly VATSIM, which is other players acting as ATC folks. But, you know, say intentions is actually pretty good. If you don't want to use the VATSIM, this is the next thing, best thing. Because I get all the questions. I'm too shy. What can you do to practice ATC before you go to VATSIM? This is the thing. Say intentions is a great choice. The sim actually has this built in, but like I said, it's kind of buggy. It works, but if you want a fun experience, the next thing is the say intentions. All right. Tower, November Charlie Juliet 472 is ready to depart runway 35. Here we go.
November Charlie Juliet 472, runway 35, winds 300 at 5 gusting 9er. Cleared for takeoff.
Okay, here we go. True, true. Yeah, I get you. Okay, here we go. Let's set that. Set my altimeter. Let me check my... Get rid of this. Make sure that this is down. Okay, here we go. Off to Gettysburg we go. Alright, let's get the autopilot engaged. We're climbing up to 1500.
November Charlie Juliet 472, contact departure on 125.05.
Contact and departure on 125.05, November Charlie Juliet 472. Good day. Ooh! The system just flicked out on me. Okay. Good afternoon, departure November Charlie Juliet 472, Cessna 172 checking in.
November Charlie Juliet 472, Dulles departure, radar contact.
Hey, they see us? Hey Jeff, can you give us a little bit of a audio tour right now? Let's see. He's researching.
Absolutely. As we head towards Gettysburg, our next stop will be the Eternal Light Peace Memorial, located about 46 miles away at a heading of 010. This memorial was dedicated on the 75th anniversary of the Battle of Gettysburg in 1938 and serves as a tribute to the soldiers who fought in the Civil War. It features a beautiful bronze lamp symbolizing peace and unity, and it stands as a reminder of the sacrifices made during one of the most pivotal battles in American history. The site is often visited by history enthusiasts
November Charlie
and those looking
Juliet
to pay their
472,
respects to the
contact
fallen.
Potomac departure on
It's a significant landmark that captures
119.85.
the essence of remembrance and reconciliation.
Potomac, November Charlie Juliet 472, Cessna 172 checking in.
November Charlie Juliet 472, Potomac departure, good afternoon, Leesburg, altimeter 29.83.
Copy that. The altimeter is 29.83. Thank you, sir.
Don't sink, don't sink, don't sink, don't sink, don't sink, don't sink. Don't sink, don't sink, don't sink.
Potomac departure. Can I get clearance up to 4,500 feet for November Charlie Juliet 472? Let's see.
November Charlie Juliet 472, own navigation. November Charlie Juliet 472, climb and maintain 4500 feet.
Climb and maintain 4500 feet. Okay, we gotta climb up to 4,500 feet so we don't get our crash into the mountains. It's a nice little steady climb. Just watch this over here. Oops, wrong one. Still trying to tweak some stuff here. So there's a little bit of glitch as I keep tweaking everything. Jeff, how you doing back there?
I'm doing well, thanks for asking. Ready to provide some interesting insights as we continue our journey.
Okay, I'm going to be sharing you out also with Bush Radio. Hope you don't mind.
That's perfectly fine. I'm excited to share the experience with Bush Radio.
yeah, I get that. Oh, nice. You're in the UK. Pretty cool. Glad to have you guys. Glad to have you guys on this Sunday afternoon. All right, so we got to go to open up the EFB. We need to connect the Bush Radio piece.
November Charlie Juliet 472, I need to amend your flight. Can you tell me your destination?
Yes, sir. November Charlie Juliet 472 is flying over to Gettysburg W05, and we would like visual runway 24 for the landing.
November Charlie Juliet 472, visual approach to runway 24 approved. Climb and maintain 4500 feet.
Visual approach to runway 24 approved. We are climbing to 4,500 feet. We're currently at 44, so we got about 100 feet to go. All right, let me just get this signed up. All right. Let me just do this real quick. Woo! Somehow it logged me out, so I need... Hold on a second, guys. Something's going on. Okay, let me put you guys back here, and I'll work on that. Hey Jeff, Bush is not available. Can you take over the audio tour?
Of course, as we continue our journey, our next stop will be the Eternal Light Peace Memorial, located about 39 miles away at a heading of Zo 20. This memorial was dedicated on the 75th anniversary of the Battle of Gettysburg in 1938 and serves as a tribute to the soldiers who fought in the Civil War. It features a beautiful bronze lamp symbolizing peace and unity, and it stands as a reminder of the sacrifices made during one of the most pivotal battles in American history. The site is often visited by history enthusiasts and those looking to pay their respects to the fallen.
Let me reach out to their developers. The Discord is messed up right now. Or the Bush Radio, I'm trying to reach them on Discord. Get rid of this thing. Get you guys out here. Give you guys a nice little view. Jeff, what river is that?
That's the Potomac River, which flows through this area and is known for its historical significance, particularly during the Civil War. It served as a strategic boundary and transportation route, and today it's a popular spot for outdoor activities like kayaking and fishing.